Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy Steen, and today's workout is a beginner session. It's gonna be knee friendly. We're doing all lower body, and so many of the exercises are gonna be down on the ground, and we're going to really work those little muscle groups. All right, we've got some big muscle groups, which will also target those quads, hamstrings, glutes, but we're also gonna work some of those smaller muscles, the adductors, the abductors, okay, the glute medius. So take it down to the ground to start. We'll do some standing as well. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the ones that I might suggest you use as a beginner. All right, as always, lift within your own abilities, of course. I'll start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down. All right, are you ready to move daily? Me too, let's go. Okay, maybe functional strength on the watch today. Hold on to something. Let's warm things up. We're just gonna do an open door right here. All right, so lift the leg up, open and down. Let's go for 6 per side here. 3 more. And 1 more here. Good, other side. Balance yourself. Hold a chair or your couch, whatever works. Just warming up the ball and socket in the hip right now. Last one on this side. All right, into some front and back bends. Knees are soft and warming up the lower back. Those glutes a little bit here as well. And 1 more here. Good. Okay, into some front kicks. Nice dynamic warm up here. You can kick nice and high or keep it a little lower there, that's fine. Get the arms involved because that's gonna help increase heart rate here. Good, 10 more. And take it wide. Knees are soft. We're gonna hinge at the waist. Tap the toe. If you can't reach your toe, you can touch your knee or your shin. Two more here. And stay wide and hinge side to side. We're gonna lengthen in through the inner thigh a little bit here. Don't go super low if this is a new stretch for you. Good. And we're gonna come up to tiptoes here. Warming up those calves. Five more, all the way up as high as you can go on the tiptoes. And let's continue with a little heart rate increase. Tap it here with the heel. And high knee here. And butt kick right here. All right, let's finish off with a torso turn. Make sure you're pivoting on your foot, so lifting the heel. And there we go. Take a look at the screen. That's the first set, and here we go. We'll start with standing exercises. We're gonna start with just a high knee. Okay, warming up the quad, warming up the hip flexor still. We'll alternate sides here. So stay tall, core is engaged, use your hands, and you're here and here. That's it. So yes, a little cardio here, but this is such good work when you lift the legs for the hip flexor. We want that strong. All right, here we go. Moving into our leg extension, you can hinge forward against something like a couch or chair. You could also just hang onto your wall, hinge at the waist, and straight leg kick back. Okay, we're working that glute. I'll call half. So, kick it up and up. That's it. You want to make sure you're not arching the back too much, so you don't have to lift it super high. Even that leg that you're standing on is going to feel a good amount of activation as well. All right, switch legs and work. And moving into our standing abduction. Again, holding on to something. Bend the leg, and you're gonna bring it out to the side. If you wish, you can put a weight behind the knee. I'm gonna do that. I'll call half, nice and tall. And we lift, good, and lift. All right, switching sides, other leg, and lift. Let's go into our second round here. And back to our high knees. Tap it out here if you don't need the break. We want to keep the body moving. All right, get the hands involved right here, and knee, and knee. This helps to increase the heart rate when the hands are above the heart. So of course you could leave it here if you're feeling like it's too high. Into those leg extensions, holding on to something, but we do want to make sure you're forward leaning, hinging at the waist, okay? I'll call half on the leg, straight leg, glute, kick back, and we lift and lift. Three, two, one. Switch your side. Three, two, one. And into your standing abduction, with or without a weight. I'll stick with that 5 pound. You can go lighter, 2s or 3s. And I'll call half, tuck it behind the knee, keep that squeezing, and lift right to the side. right, switch sides and lift. Let's make our way down to the ground. Okay, we're into our seated leg raise. So you're nice and tall. You could sit against a wall if you wish here. Leg is straight. We're lifting. I'll call half. We lift. Good. Again, a little hip flexor here, of course, and some quad. All right, switching sides and raise. Staying down here for your donkey kicks. You're on all fours, push up through the shoulder blades. We're gonna flex the foot and little pumps right toward the ceiling. Again, I'll call half and we'll switch sides and work, push it up and up. Good, let's just stay on this side. Focus on glutes and glute medius right here. Switching legs. Foot is flexed, pushing toward the ceiling. And staying down on the ground, we'll move to our inner thigh leg lift. Okay, foot is flexed, facing the ceiling. We're gonna do a nice leg raise here, focused on inner thigh. Get ready, and we lift and lift. I'll call half. We'll make a nice quick flip over. Switch to the other side. Three, two, one, and flip and lift. Okay, back to the top in your seated leg lift. Seated leg raise. Okay, super tall. Again, I'll call half. We'll switch and lift right here. You're up and up. Good. Three, two, one, and switch your leg and lift. Okay, into your donkey kick. On all fours, tabletop position. Again, pushing up through the shoulder blades. You want a nice flat tabletop. Okay, foot is flexed, press to the ceiling. I'll call half and we work and press. Good. Three, two, one, switch legs. Try not to arch the back here. Okay, onto your side, and hitting that inner thigh leg raise. Then we're gonna stand after this, so I'll give you a little water break in between so you can transition to standing. Foot is flexed, and lift right here, up and up. All right, flip it over, other side, and we lift. Very nice. Okay, grab some water. If you need a longer rest, feel free to pause your video, okay? Otherwise, take a look at the screen. That's what's coming up next. We're gonna go into a stiff leg deadlift. Now, you could do this without weight. I'm gonna hold 8s here. I want knees soft. You're gonna hinge at the waist, reaching hips back and keeping those dumbbells close to the shins. Here we go. Slow, 2, 3, and lift. So your back is super flat. You want to stick your butt out and your chest out. We're lengthening through those hamstrings and then standing to shorten them. Reach, 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 and stand. Into your straight leg abduction. So you could hold the weight at the side of your leg here if you wish. I've got a 5-pound. And I'm just gonna hold it there and lift out to the side. I'll call half and we'll switch legs. So we lift it up, good, and up. Knee is soft on your stationary leg, absorbing some of that body weight. Three, 2, 1, and switch. All right, setting that to the side. I'm gonna take it down to the ground for our knee heel extension. So knee heel extension, okay? Knee heel extension. Here we go. Up, down, and out. So foot is flexed. You're driving that or drawing that heel from your ankle up to the knee, sweeping the shin basically. One more here. All right, switch legs and extend. Good. Up and extend. Okay, make your way back to standing. We're gonna go back into the deadlift. Stiff leg deadlift, and I'll hold those 8s again. I want you to think of shutting the car door shut with your butt. That's how you're reaching back. So we reach and we stand and squeeze. Don't arch your back at the top. Last one here. Good, into your standing leg abduction. I'll stick with that 5-pound. Just laying it against my leg here. Here we go, I'll call half, and we lift, good, and lift. Again, you really want to keep that knee soft on the stationary leg. Okay, don't lock it out. Three, two, one, switch sides, and lift. And let's take it down to the ground. Okay, hands behind you again. Knees bent. We're gonna go knee, heel, extension, kick it out. I'll call half. Here we go. And we're down, out, up, down, out. Last one on this side. All right, switch legs. Stay down here for your clamshell. So we're on our sides. Feet together, knees together. You can be on your elbow or down right here. We're gonna do a lift and lower, just like that. And here we go. Lift it up and down. Good. Now, if you want to make this more challenging, pop up to that bottom leg right here. Okay, you do have to have that good stability in the shoulder, however, or else this is your modified version here. Stay with me on this side, okay? I think we need a full 40 here, especially if you're just doing this version. Now, something that can increase tension here, of course, is those light resistance mini bands, right? Normally I would wear like the lightest one around here just to add some more tension. But 40 seconds aside, this is good as well. All right, last one here. Switch sides. Okay, again, you can do the modified version like I'm doing, or you could kick it up to that bottom knee and open like that. Otherwise, here we go, lift, good. Staying down here for that frog glute thrust coming up. Okay, since it's here, I'm gonna put this on my pelvis for the frog glute thrust. It's 5 pounds. I would probably lift heavier if I had heavier down here. Feet together, knees are open, and we're going up to that bridge position. So we lift and drop. Have a good handle on your dumbbell. Heavier is fine, of course, as well. Okay, back to the clamshell. Set that down. Side here. I think I'll go up to that elevated one this time, just to add a little bit more tension on the bottom side of my leg. Here we go, and we lift. Good. Regular or modified is fine, whatever works for you. Try this if you'd like. Stay on this side for a full 40. You're halfway there now, stay with me. Flip over. All right. Get ready, and we lift. Control the down. Okay, good job. I have one more circuit for you. Just hug those knees in for a second, stretch the glutes. Take a look at the screen, join me, grab some water if you need here. We'll start back down on the ground for your butterfly press. All right, sit down here. I've got an 8-pound dumbbell, but you could go 5s or 3s. Knees bent, place the weight there, and we're lifting and lowering nice and controlled. So we lift and lower. I'll call half again, working those inner adductor muscles there. A little bit of glute here as well, of course. Last one here. Switch your leg and lift. I've got the dumbbell just situated right up by my, up the thigh, up by my knee there. Good. I think we'll do 40 seconds aside on the next one. Let's go into our rainbow. On all fours, leg is straight. We tap, create that semicircle or half circle. Okay, rainbow shape. And then I'll call half and we'll switch. So side to side, little rainbow here, working glutes. Glute med for sure. That top part of the glute area there, the little shelf, we call it. 3, 2, 1, and switch. And on your back into that single leg glute thrust. So we did the frog squat on our back. Now we'll do one leg at a time. The other leg is pointed to the ceiling. Lift and lower. I'll call half and then we'll switch. So you're up and down. Three, 2, 1, switch legs and lift. Nice, okay. Round 2, 40 seconds a leg on this butterfly press. Okay, so dumbbell is there. Support yourself with your hand. 40 here, and we lift and lower. Good. Of course, this can be done without weight. This is a new exercise for you. Stay with me on this side. Full 40 each, remember. Almost there. Last 5 seconds. Okay, switching legs. Other side is out. Okay, placing that dumbbell at the top and then just supporting it with your hand so it doesn't roll down. Get ready, full 40, and we lift and lower. Into your rainbow. Okay, on all fours again. Nice straight leg and creating that semicircle or that rainbow shape. Okay, leg is straight and up and over. Three, two, one, switch legs. Last exercise. Back on your back for that single leg glute thrust. You could put a dumbbell under the foot to increase the depth, or you could place it on your pelvis to increase the tension. I'll try it. Here we go, and up. Just have a good handle on it so it doesn't roll down. I've got my 8. One more on this side, switch your leg. Last 20 seconds, folks. Stay with me, stay in the pocket. Last 5 seconds, almost there. In 3, 2, 1 and done. You've moved daily in your lower body workout, knee friendly, and focusing on those little muscle groups. I'm feeling it in here. We're gonna stretch that out, so stay tuned. Don't forget to smash the like button. Nice work, everyone. Make your way down to the ground. Let's go right into our butterfly stretch to start, okay? Draw the feet toward you, grab the ankles, and then I'm just gently with my elbows pressing down. You might be up here, and so it's gonna be easier for you to get those elbows down. You don't want pain here, but you do want to feel a good stretch, okay? Well, let's just hold that for a few seconds here. It's a very good idea to increase your flexibility if you're not a flexible person by doing exercises like this or flexibility movements where you're holding it for a good 60 to 90 seconds. We won't do that long today, but if you have time afterwards and you're not flexible here, you do need to put some time in your holds to ensure that that muscle is lengthening under the tension that you're giving it. Oh yeah, it feels good. Let's take the one leg, draw it in, okay, and we're gonna draw it towards the chest and do a little torso turn at the same time. This is exactly where I needed it, right there, right in the glute cheek. I have a little bit of soreness on my one side. I think it's from an inner thigh issue, but I don't know, maybe a little plantar fasciitis in the foot. Hey, I don't know if you had an opportunity, switch, to listen to our podcast, All on Feet, and just the importance of taking care of your feet, especially if you have things like hammer toes or bunions, bunionettes or Taylor's bunion, plantar fasciitis. She went through the gambit of foot issues and just gave such good points. There's so many things that I plan to change and to do in order to keep my feet healthy because if you don't use them, if you don't have use of them, it is really detrimental, isn't it? It can set you back not only physically, but psychologically as well. You definitely want to keep good foot health. And of course, well, one of the things that she says is like when you're in your home, to wear bare feet as often as you can so that you really work to strengthen those feet muscles and you don't rely on a big structure from a shoe or a slipper. And she was really advocating for the minimalist shoes. Making a comeback are these Vibram 5-finger shoes or the toe shoes, you know. They're always a little bit ugly, I thought, but Quentin had a pair of them. I don't even know where they are. I'm sure they're kicking around here somewhere. But yeah, it's very interesting that it helps you to use the muscles in your feet that are there and for the foot not to rely on all the structure like an orthotic or things that are around it. She says there's very few instances where an orthotic is necessary. It could be for some people group, but for the lion's share, she's like, it's like if you came in and you had some back issues and we put you on a brace, the idea is to get you out of the brace eventually, not to wear the brace for the rest of your life, right? We want to help you strengthen the back so that you don't need it. And that's the same with orthotics as well. So make sure you're doing, as she calls it, foot yoga, where you're raising and splaying and pressing, raise, splay, press, and you're really working that foot. So much so that even the next day you're like, oh, my foot's a bit sore. And it could be just from that ability, you know, to use the muscles in there that maybe you're not normally using. So I'm doing those exercises. I have been since I did the podcast with her, Dr. Jen Perez. Anyway, catch that podcast right there. I'll link it. Have a listen and let me know what you think in the comments below that one as well. All right, thanks for moving daily with me. I'll see you all in the next workout.